acne itself is so annoying and unwelcome guest, especially on our face. But the worst thing is unwanted parting gift it leaves behind. Yes, you guessed it right. I'm talking about acne scars. How frustrating is that? But don't worry, stick with me till the end of this video and I'm gonna tell you how to get rid of acne scars for good. Hey guys, this is your pharmacist Sidra and welcome to my channel Ask Your Pharmacist, where I talk all about health and pharmacy. So the truth is that acne scars are super common for anyone who deals with breakouts. So don't worry, you're not alone. The good news is acne scars can be treated. How? I'm going to touch on that in a little bit, but first you need to understand what causes acne scars. So when acne forms on your skin, they sometimes leave scars. So really, at first place, we want to prevent acne formation, right? And if you want to know how you can prevent acne, I have a video on it. You can check that out. But I do want to give a little background here about what causes acne scars so you can prevent acne from occurring. See, when you get acne, your body's natural healing process kicks in like it would for any injury or illness. The problem is, that's not always a perfect system. Acne forms when your skin pores get clogged with excess oil, dead skin cells, or bacteria. Now, all this junk swells up your pores, which ultimately ruptures and close to the skin, which is a minor issue and probably heals after a short time with minimal scarring. However, when acne is rooted down, like further down in the skin, it takes longer to heal because this runs deeper and destroys more of your skin tissue. And the bad news is it often leaves scars. Now, normally after a breakout, your body will try to heal itself. How? Simply by replacing lost skin tissue that has been destroyed with a good tissue. But scarring occurs when the body produces either too much or too little of this tissue. Think of it like an iceberg. See, when the body creates too much tissue, the acne lesion becomes a raised scar, which is known as hypertrophic scar, or in severe cases, a keloid. On the other hand, lack of tissue results in skin depressions, which is known as atrophic scar. Now, sometimes acne also leave dark marks on the skin, which results in an uneven skin tone that everybody hates, right? Now, this uneven skin tone or the darkness or a dark mark actually is not really a scar. It's basically a hyperpigmentation. And you know what? Often it occurs when we won't leave our pimple alone. Just let it be. Give it some me time. Ugh. Why pick on it? Like, leave it there. I cannot emphasize enough. Because when we touch it, when we play with it, it leaves a scar. It hinders the natural healing process. And as a result, the pigmentation may stay on your skin for quite some time. Well, some of you may think that, hey, I don't pop my acne and I still get dark or those red or brown marks on my skin. Well, I hear ya, you're right. Because if you hold back from popping your pimples, these marks will usually fade away within a few months. They're not gonna be long lasting. So, can you get rid of these scars or hyperpigmentation? Well, here are some of my favorite in-home and medical treatments that can reduce the appearance of these scars. So, let's get going. Okay, so first things first. If you really have bad acne scars, you must see a dermatologist so you can have a best plan to reduce the appearance of acne. But if you get minor scars here and there that change your skin color, then you can start with over-the-counter creams. And you want to look for ingredients like salicylic acid, alpha hydroxy acid, retinoids, or lactic acid. Now, salicylic acid is actually great for clearing pores reduce swelling and exfoliate skin when applied topically. It actually also helps with a dandruff, which I have talked in another video. So if you want to know how this helps with the dandruff problem, then do watch that video, okay? For now, I'm gonna stick to salicylic acid benefits in reducing the swelling and exfoliation of the skin to help with acne scars. It is considered one of the best treatments for acne scars, and you can use it as a spot treatment or add into your skincare regimen, like use a face wash containing salicylic acid. And my favorite one is Neutrogena's pink grapefruit acne wash. And when I get occasional pimples, this is my go-to product. This is my favorite. And I've mentioned this before, guys. When I recommend something in the videos, it's something that I personally love and tried it. This is not a sponsored video, okay? So believe me on that. Neutrogena grapefruit face wash is really heaven for your acne. So do try that out because it really helps unclog the skin. And after I wash my face with the salicylic acid face wash, I basically spot treat my acne. And for spot treatment, I actually use the Murad's retinol serum. And retinol basically is a derivative of vitamin A. It is great in clearing acne scars. Basically what it does is it speeds up your skin cell regeneration and improves the skin texture and discoloration. So it's a win-win. So I have tried so many retinol serums, and of all I found Murad being one of the best serums. It gives best results. And like I said, this is my honest feedback. This is not sponsored by Neutrogena or Murad. So do try these products. If you like them, let me know in the comments what you think. Anyways, moving on. I want to mention another magic ingredient for acne scars, and that is my favorite, apple cider vinegar. I think I've mentioned about it before. Apple cider vinegar is like really magic. It's not only good if you ingest it in diluted form, of course. Don't drink it concentrated and like have the burnt intestine. Don't blame me for that. I told you use it in a diluted form for ingestion and also for your skin, okay? So it is great for your skin as well. So what I do is I make my own DIY toner, and for that I just use apple cider vinegar mixed with an equal amount of water, because like I said, I don't want to apply it in the concentrated form on my skin because it has like a bleaching effect. It may burn my skin or cause irritation. So what I do is I mix 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in about a glass full of water and 1 teaspoon of rose water. And I put it in a spray bottle and apply it on my face as a toner. Oh, it smells so good because of the rose water, and it actually helps with scars or hyperpigmentation. Okay, so if in-home treatment doesn't work for you, then maybe try a professional treatment like chemical peel. It is actually one of my favorites. It is affordable. I think I got it from Massage Envy. It was like under $100 or a little bit over $100. I don't remember exactly, but it not only reveals brighter and smoother skin, but it actually helps renew your complexion, evens out the skin tone, and help refine your complexion. So basically the overall look and feel of the skin is great in just one treatment. And other benefits will be that it improves your skin color, clarity, tone, and texture. But there is a downtime, which is about 2 weeks, depending on how your skin reacts to it. When I was actually studying for my pharmacy board exams, I used to get a lot of skin breakouts because one, my eating habits weren't great, I confess. And second, because of the stress, my skin would get a lot of breakouts. And as a result, I got acne marks. So I got 2 treatments of chemical peel almost 3 months apart, and it really helped get rid of those acne marks. Now, some people get a lot of skin peeling. I got more peeling around my under chin, so it does look a little ugly before revealing a nicer, smooth looking skin. Okay, so pretty much like chemical peel, Laser resurfacing removes the top layer of your skin, and this is actually recommended for serious scarring and must be done at dermatologist office. Okay, don't go to a random spot because that can damage your skin. Now keep in mind, marks might get a little bit darker sometimes before slowly starting to fade away over a course of 2 weeks after this treatment. And you may need 2 to 3 sessions depending on how bad your acne scars are. And just like with chemical peel, there is a downtime of 3 to 6 days after laser resurfacing. And the most important thing is, after getting this treatment, you want to protect your skin from sunlight. Wear a sunblock because this procedure can make your skin sensitive to sunlight. Okay, so next up is microneedling. This is a relatively newer treatment. In microneedling, there are basically these small needles in a small handheld pen-like device, which makes your skin smooth. Now, these needles basically puncture the skin. They do numb your skin beforehand, so don't be afraid of that. And this puncture is not like an injection needle. They basically just penetrate enough to get to the outer layer of the skin. And this process basically promotes the new collagen production in your skin and reduces the appearance of scars. Now, some at-home microneedling devices are also available in market. I personally think you should not try it at home because some of the at-home use microneedling kits can actually create too much skin damage. So I think if you're considering microneedling, I recommend you speak to a board-certified dermatologist just so you don't harm your skin any further. All right, so there you have it, my favorite at-home and professional treatments for removing acne scars. Well, I hope now you know some of the good options out there to treat your acne scars. But remember, if you have persistent or stubborn acne scarring, I recommend you see a dermatologist and get a customized treatment plan for scarring. You can actually ask your dermatologist if a prescription strength retinoid cream can be a good option for scarring, or you should consider other professional treatments like laser resurfacing, microneedling that I mentioned earlier, and there are some others as well. But girls and guys, the point is, whatever you want to try, do get advice from professional because you don't want to further damage or harm your skin. And lastly, thank you so much for hanging around with me. If you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you have tried any of these tips. Let me know, I'd love to hear from you. And if you have some of your personal tips to share, do hop in the comment section and share with all because sharing is caring. Hey, are you tired of reoccurring acne? Then maybe check out this video on how to prevent acne. And do me a favor, if you want to stay up to date on more awesome content, then subscribe to my channel now by clicking right here. Hope to see you again. Bye!